I'm here in Miami at a soon-to-be LEED certified house, and I'm with the architect Maricarmen. Maricarmen, tell us about your house.
Well, Nigel, I think before we talk about the house, we almost have to talk about how we got to this site. My husband and I have been lifelong Floridians. We love the area, we love the landscape, we love nature, and we love the zone. We live in Coconut Grove. And so when we found this site and we looked in through the gate at the time, we saw Biddable, Florida. And it inspired us to build a house for our family. And then, of course, we began the process with three objectives in mind. We wanted a house to, because of where we live in the country, we wanted a house to withstand hurricanes. We needed to be strong enough to withstand the storms. We also wanted a house, because of the times, to be energy efficient. And as an architect, I wanted a house to be modern and beautiful and functional. The house is roughly 4,000 square feet under air. It is about 6,800 square feet of habitable spaces, including porches and terraces and garage. It is going to be, as you said, soon LEED certified gold, which should be probably one of the first gold homes in South Florida to be certified.
So tell me, what does the inside of the house look like?
Well, let's go take a look. We are in our main kind of pavilion space, as I call it, our dining room and living room space. As you can see, we use the terrazzo floors on the floors because it provided a material that worked both inside as well as outside, and I wanted to carry the inside to the outside. One of the objectives for the design of the house was to make you feel as much a part of the outside as possible while being inside. One of the things that happen in Florida is that we have this incredible climate, this incredible weather, but we spend so much of our time indoors under air conditioning. And I wanted to make sure that our experience was outside as much as it was inside. I also used the wood in the ceiling and also carried it to the outside. Again, it's almost inverting the floors to the ceiling, giving it the warmth to the house that we really wanted, while at the same time putting the material in a place that would withstand better the elements and the use rather than on the floor. In the kitchen, again, I wanted to create a very simple, functional environment. I have on the wall cabinets here a walnut veneer over MDF board, and then I have lacquered cabinets, on this side in the more utilitarian part of the kitchen. The countertops are quartz. They're a Caesar stone material, which has parts are post-consumer recycled materials. The appliances are gas appliances, which again, after the storms have passed and we have power loss, it provides us with fuel so that we can still cook and use the appliances. I would say the single most green aspect of the house, it's its design, its orientation, and its design, the use of overhangs to keep the house cool, with like a cooling envelope, also to allow for the windows to be open even during times when there's rain, inclement weather. The orientation and the placement of windows to maximize breezes as well as natural daylight.
The grasses down there are Everglades grasses that grow out in Everglades National Park, which is called mealy grass, which is an element that we like. The palm over there is called a Ferotis palm that grows, actually you see it a lot in Everglades National Park in the wetlands and the transition of the fresh and the salt waters. When we started out in this house, it wasn't a goal to have it LEED certified. Our goal was to have something that would work with the climate, which really, when you think about it, isn't that sort of what LEED should be about?
Exactly.
It's basically,
it's
it's about sustainability for the place where you're at. And that's what we basically had here.